Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming, and let's not waste time messing around. We've got stuff to learn and a map to fawn over, so no time to waste. Life begins now. And so, welcome to XiaoShuangQiao, the ancient city where the Bronze Age decided to throw a party and nobody bothered to invite common sense. XiaoShuangQiao is an important archaeological site located in Henan Province, China, near the southern bank of the Suoxu River and approximately 20 kilometers northwest of Zhengzhou. Discovered in 1976, this Bronze Age city offers valuable insights into the early Shang Dynasty, dating back to around 1435 BC and abandoned around 1412 BC, which in ancient terms is like a blink of an eye. You know, the old, hey, we're here, oh, okay, now that's finished then. Okay, cool. The core of XiaoShuangQiao features the remnants of palatial structures built using rammed earth foundations. These structures highlight the advanced architectural techniques and urban planning of the Shang Dynasty. The size and complexity of these buildings suggests that XiaoShuangQiao was a significant administrative and cultural center during its time. Imagine building your house out of dirt and then bragging about it. Hey, look at my new pad. It's made of the finest mud in all the land. These buildings were the administrative centers of the Shang Dynasty, where bureaucrats shuffled clay tablets and made decisions about who got to be the next human sacrifice. One of the notable aspects of XiaoShuangQiao is the presence of sacrificial pits located in the northern part of the site. These pits contain human and animal remains, indicating the practice of ritual sacrifices. The presence of these remains provides evidence of the religious and ceremonial practices of the Shang Dynasty. Such practices were likely aimed at appeasing deities and ensuring the well-being of the community. It's a rotten practice as old as time. You know how it goes, the Mayans were big on this too. Hey, we haven't had such a great harvest this year, and it's rained a bit too much. Let's kill Bob. And so Bob dies. But did it work? We may never know. Maybe if we killed more Bobs today, we wouldn't have to put up with all the nonsense we deal with now. Just saying. It can't hurt to try, can it? This is what happens when you love the gods but hate your neighbors and don't have any reality TV to phone in and vote someone off. This is also why we're all generally safer nowadays. Sure, reality TV may be absolute garbage, but there's a hell of a lot less human sacrifices, so the reality TV is just something we have to put up with, for now. In addition to the sacrificial pits, XiaoShuangQiao is rich in cultural relics, including pottery, tools, ornaments, and waste from bronze smelting. The massive presence of bronze smelting waste here points to the city's role as a hub of metallurgical activity, almost like a Silicon Valley of the Bronze Age. Bronze was a crucial material during the Shang Dynasty, used for creating weapons, tools, and ceremonial objects. The advanced bronze production techniques found at XiaoShuangQiao reflect the technological prowess of this ancient city. These people weren't just smelting a little bit of bronze. The production at XiaoShuangQiao was turned all the way up to 11. Many pottery items discovered at the site are adorned with symbols written in red cinnabar pigment. I tried to find some nice clear examples of these to show you, but the internet was surprisingly defunct, which is rare but happens. There are these blurry things, though, which you'll just have to make do with. My utmost apologies. These symbols are among the earliest forms of Chinese writing and may represent numerals or pictorial representations. The use of such symbols indicates the development of early written communication and record-keeping in ancient China. For example, today, we have sacrificed 11 bobs. 5 of them are inside this pot. Praise be to whichever god is big now. XiaoShuangQiao occupies a significant position in the timeline between the Zhengzhou Shang city and Huanbei near modern Anyang. Some scholars believe XiaoShuangQiao might be the ancient city of Ao, one of the capitals of the Shang Dynasty. This connection adds to the site's historical importance, as it may have been a central location for political and cultural activities. It's a place where mud houses were all the rage, human sacrifices were primetime entertainment, and bronze was the new black. The discovery of the ancient city which once existed here at XiaoShuangQiao has provided archaeologists with a wealth of information about the early Bronze Age civilization of the Shang Dynasty. The site's infrastructure, cultural relics, and evidence of ritual practices paint a vivid picture of a society that was advanced, hierarchical, and deeply religious. And for some reason, everyone blamed Bob. What did Bob do to deserve this hate? We may never know. Another thing we may never know is why this city was built and then abandoned again so quickly, because it is not normal to have such a major site occupied for such a short time. Was it Bob's fault? Did the ancient Chinese not sacrifice enough Bobs? Or did they sacrifice too many? Was it war, or was it famine, or maybe it was wee grey aliens with giant black eyes? I'll let you decide. While you're deciding, I'm compelled by my wife, who sacrifices her enemies on a monthly basis, that if you don't like or subscribe, then she'll push me up the queue to be the next sacrifice, and I'd honestly, really rather she did not do that. So please do subscribe. It will literally keep me alive. Also, there is a Patreon which you don't have to join, but will keep a smile on her face if you do, and that keeps smiles possible on my still alive face also, so please help. Now, much of the footage you will have been watching during this video was taken from my own self-made map, this one made for the game Cities Skylines 2, because I like to build new cities on these and reimagine history. It's sad, but I don't care. It stops me from chewing the furniture, and that's all that really matters. If you'd also like to play, then you can find this free map from the Paradox Mods website in the link below. Thanks muchly. You might also want to know this map's information. I know I did, and that's why I wrote it down. It looks like this. Climate, 11 to 27 degrees Celsius. Buildable area, 84%. Outside connections, roads, rail, shipping, air, power, natural resources. Wheat, 169 square kilometers. Forest, 59.6 kilotons, or 145 kilotons. Oil, 111 kilotons. Terrain, mostly flat, some small hills in the west. And that's all for today, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching, and holy shit, you are one awesome human being if you've made it this far. I love you. Time for me to go, though. Be sure to come back next time. I've checked out literally all of history and am reliably informed. I haven't finished yet, so there's definitely more to come. See you next time. Peace, love, and sacrificial bobs.
Goodbye!